Hey, welcome to the Less D experience. Now, I know I'm about 2 minutes early, and that's so people can get a chance to come on, but it's going to be interesting today. It's going to be real interesting. And like I told you guys, this is for grown folk, no holds barred. You can have your opinion. We all need to be respectful, though. We all need to be respectful. But everybody, this is a judgment-free zone. Everybody can say what they need to say. So I am just, I'm trying to hold it for 2 minutes, because it's 3:58, and I'm a stickler for being on time. So that's why I'm a little early. But in the meantime, wanted to show you guys something. You ready? Look at that. Can you see that? Look at the bat. Yeah, that's for KJ. He's addicted to Batman, and that's for my baby. But it's been wild. It's been wild. It's a lot of things that's going on. Hey, Lemuel, how you doing, baby? It's going to be interesting today. Yes, indeed. Hey, Elena. Oh my gosh. And let me say while you guys are coming on that this topic is not going to be for the faint of heart. Like I said, we're going to be respectful to everybody's opinions, thoughts, and experiences. However, we're going to speak the truth. We're going to speak the truth on this thing, and a lot of people are at work. Hey, Robert, how you doing? A lot of people are at work, so I'm trying to, give people a chance to come on here. But this is the type of thing that once you get started, the time is going to be going crazy and this and that, and we can be running out of time and all of that stuff. And so I'm just trying to be, hey, oh my gosh, the doc is in the house. Dr. Raheem, how you doing, child? So what we're going to do is, I'm going to try, everybody that come on, just going to have to play catch up, or maybe I can repeat myself, once they come on. But I am now. I got lights shining on me now, so this is not truly my actual skin tone. I'm darker, of course, proud of it. But when you have lights and you're doing like shows and different things like that, they got all those lights and stuff in your face, But I am really, really proudly dark skinned. And hey, hey Otis and Corey, how y'all doing? And so a lot of things has happened. Hey, David. Oh, my God. That's my pops on there. My question is, why I got to be called a monkey or ugly just because I'm dark-skinned? Not because I got something protruding, not because of anything else that would equate me to a primate or a monkey or anything like that, only because I'm dark-skinned. And I've been fighting this battle all my life. And it's curious to me, and I'm almost 50 years old. So, at my age now, I don't care. It is what it is. You don't like it, keep it moving, keep it stepping, But a lot of things are going on the internet and coming out of celebrities' mouths that is inappropriate, especially when we got our young people looking up to them and things like that. Calling, dark-skinned people ugly, or having men way darker than I am saying they don't deal with black women. Black women mean dark-skinned women are ugly. You got rappers saying it. You got some funny-looking bird lady. I don't know her name. I don't watch the reality shows or whatever else. Something Hazel E, I think her name is. I don't know what show she's from. Said it earlier this year. Called black girls, darker girls, monkeys and ugly and things like that, and she'll go back to being pretty because she's light-skinned. I miss that, but somebody brought that to my attention yesterday evening. I'm like, oh, really? And then you got your Tyrese's and your Tommy Sotomayor's and all those ignorant, some rapper, I don't even know the rapper's name, who says, you don't mess with dark-skinned women. Darker than me, way darker than me. And we're not going to get into, oh, they just self-hate, and this and that. They ignorant. And I don't see how you can look in the mirror and see your pigmentation and say that anybody that's dark skinned look like a monkey, or she's ugly, or she's not worthy. What in the Sam Hill is going on? Have y'all lost your mind? I'm gonna try not to. Okay. I'm gonna try to read real quick what you guys are saying thus far. Okay, Dana is saying learned division tactics instilled from slavery. I totally agree with that one. You know, Dr. Raimi says simply stupidity of ignorant people. Yeah. Hey, Saeed, how you doing? Hey, Marlon. I'm trying to get everybody up there. Bonjour, Claudine. How you doing over there? And you in Paris? Somewhere in France. Hey, baby, how you doing? You know, but what's, you know, what is very disheartening to me, and Dr. Raimi said maybe they need to know that it is melanin that makes up all shades. You know, they could just Google that. I mean, really, the fact that they haven't even Googled that, the fact that they have disregarded or dismissed a whole shade of woman as being ugly is just amazing to me. You know, and I have a daughter that's really darker skinned, and she has been abused since I put her in public school, since she was 5 years old in kindergarten. And she was abused to the point that she had a nervous breakdown in 6th grade. You know, they would do stuff like call, you know, and even before then, I tried to introduce her, you know, because back in, you know, the early 90s and late 90s, we did not have a lot of representation of darker women, you know. And so I myself, as a parent, I didn't wait for the school to do it, the community, media, church, nobody else. I didn't wait for anybody else to do it. I did it myself. I introduced her to Africa, the different countries in Africa, different looks and shades and hairstyles, and my whole house was Afrocentric. You know, I let her know that what you see on TV is not the only definition of beauty. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, as a parent, as a mother, as a dark-skinned woman, it was my responsibility to let my daughter know that she is beautiful. She's phenomenal. And when you look and see your pigmentation, what you see is royalty, baby. What you see is a reflection of what we're supposed to look like. You see what I'm saying? I mean, she would cry and go, Mommy, you know, why my nose is not pointing at the end like yours, or why this, or why I'm not your shade of brown, or her sister Sierra's shade of brown, and mind you, her brothers are like lighter skinned, and they all got the same mother and father. My sister, Terry, is light skinned with red hair. You can see the veins in her face. She's so light. All of her children are really bright. People don't believe we're sisters. You see what I'm saying? We come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, beloveds. You know, and I think it's a travesty. And I think I'm trying not to get excited on here. I'm trying to stay politically correct, but it upsets me. I'm about to say the P word, but it upsets me, the fact that we still gotta have this conversation, that we're still letting past tactics divide us in 2018. We still tripping on the paper bag test in 2018. And what makes it even more nauseating is that I know of lighter skinned African Americans that actually depend on male and female getting above or by or getting more accolades or whatever else because they're lighter skin, and would tell me, I'm so glad I ain't dark. Yes, I've worked with some interesting people. And I'm like, what? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so we actually have people within our community that depends on that plays on that, who think they're above people because they're lighter skinned and things like that. That's the most ignorant, disgusting, despicable thing I've ever heard of. Or no, okay, hey, Terry and Mark and Darnay and Ronald, how y'all doing? I'm missing everybody. Dana said melanin is a sought after gift people are literally killing for. That's the truth. That is the truth. They want our melanin. You see what I'm saying? You know, oh, and Dana was saying that, you know, my daughter Charity is absolutely gorgeous with the high cheekbones and everything. If you lifted Charity up and placed her right in Africa, you would know she's from America. That's how she looks. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a shame. You know, in 6th grade, they would make monkey sounds at her. Call her King Kong, call her, you know, Precious, and all kinds of stuff, you know, and just do all kinds of stuff to her, bully her, just because she had darker skin. And guess what, beloveds? It wasn't the other race of people. It was our people. It was our people that was harassing my baby and making her life a living, you know what, when she went to school, to the point that she hated school and thought about taking her own life and things like that, just because of her skin color. What is wrong with y'all? What is going on here? You know, I don't understand it. And now you got the Hazel E's and all these people that has so-called celebrity status, you know, buying into that and repeating that and saying that, with these young people looking at her and for some reason idolizing her and other people like that. What in the world? We want other races to respect us and judge us of the content of our character, not the color of our skin, but we can't do that for ourselves for the color of our skin tone. So somebody need to talk to me and tell me something. Okay, Otis is saying, it's way beyond time for us to realize that we as African Americans are all descendants of royalty, and we are to be proud of ourselves and to lift each other up. And he was saying that Charity is absolutely beautiful. And what makes it so bad, now that she's an adult and she has children, she has twins, a boy and a girl. They just happen to take after my sister, them, and they're light-skinned twins. And do you know, when she go to the supermarket or the mall or take them to the park or wherever she goes, people ask her, is she the nanny? They ask my baby, is she the nanny of her twins? Or is she babysitting for someone? Or is she a daycare provider? Or is she an aunt or something like that? It never occurs to them that those are her children. And then when she goes, no, I'm their mother, then they proceed to waste her time and go, well, is their father white? Is their father Puerto Rican? And I have to beg Charity, please don't be through Noopa News cussing folk out. Just chalk it up to their ignorance. Just walk away. You don't need to be in jail because people are acting stupid. Or they'll go, oh, they're so beautiful. They're yours? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And so then I myself constantly, especially being in the entertainment industry, you know, you too dark. I'm sorry, but you too dark. I got all kinds of strikes against me. They go, you too short, you shoot, and they say the word black. You too short, you too black, you too fat. That's what I get all the time. Yes, you're not good enough. You're not pretty enough and things like that. Yeah, that's what people get me. You know, and most of the time it doesn't bother me. You know, it depends on my day or what I feel like or how they say it or what's the situation. But I'm constantly at 49 still getting attacked verbally because of my skin tone. Okay, Bria is saying, oh, hey, Bria, how you doing? You know, so, you know, let's just have that conversation. Like, what is going on? You know, and, you know, it's interesting. I saw one of my mother's old friends. I mean, old friends who hasn't seen me since I was like maybe, I want to say 8 or around that age, elementary age. And she came upon me, she said, are you Gwen's daughter? And I was like, yeah. She said, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a long time, blah, 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 right? And then she said, oh my gosh, your mom's still in Los Angeles? I was like, yeah, I'm here, but Mom and Pop and all them there in California. And then she goes, I got to call my sister and let her know that I've seen Les. pig's daughter less. So she gets on the phone, y'all, I kid you not. She gets on the phone and she leaves her phone on speaker. And she go, hey, so-and-so, guess who I'm standing here with? The girl go, who you standing here with, girl? She said, I'm standing here with one of Gwen's daughters. She said, the light-skinned pretty one or the black one? I was standing there like, and she tried to get her sister off the speaker and things like that, but she couldn't do it in time. And she was like, oh, she's standing right here, Greg, I got your speaker. She's like, oh, hey, Les, hi. But then it was said, it was done. I was done. I was through. I just walked away. You know, and that's from my hometown. So still, even though I'm 49 years old, when people try to differentiate which one of my mom's girls that they're talking to, they still go the light pretty one or the black one. They still do that. And I call it that plantation mentality, you know, because I don't know. You really have to know who you are. You really do. And everybody wants this race or that race to do this or do that, you know, and we haven't even conquered the little crazy stuff within ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Dana is saying self-hate, ignorance, and a lack of basic humanity. Unfortunately, Dana, you're right. You know, Deacon Clarence Thomas just joined. Hello, how you doing? But we really need to have this conversation. Everybody's trying to call at once because they wanted to get on the line, you know, but I just, we need to do something. We need to really have this discussion and just find out not just why. We know a whole bunch of reasons why. Why can't we stop the foolishness? Why can't we stop the madness? You know, why I got to be called all kinds of monkeys and things like that? I don't go around calling nobody out their name. I don't go around bothering anybody. None of us do. But people find it necessary to put their mouths on people just because of the tone of their skin. You know, it is ridiculous. Dana, I'm not going to repeat that. You guys, hey, Anthony, how you doing? You guys can read over there what Dana is saying in the comments. I'm not going to repeat that, Dana. I think she's having a moment. She's having a moment. But let me pose this question to you, men. You know, now, some of you may not want to answer honestly. You know, because back in the 80s, you used to hear when we was in high school and things like that, you used to hear like, I want a red bone, I want a light-skinned girl. So all my life I had to deal with it at home, at school, everywhere. And so my question to you men is, why? What is it? What is it that turns some of you off about dark women? Do you really find us that repulsive and ugly? Or do we look like monkeys to you? I think I need to ask this for, you know, I don't straight care anymore. But there are some women out there who care and really wants to know why they're not found attractive by their own men if they're dark skinned. You know, okay. Okay, Anthony is saying dark skinned women are beautiful. Anthony, and y'all can read the other half of what Anthony is saying. You guys are about to wild out over here, but see, this is a judgment-free zone. You guys can say whatever y'all want to say. Yes, Leslie, don't discriminate, hate, judge, you know, because your opinion is your opinion, and my experiences, you know, are my experiences, and your experiences are yours. You know, this is saying he prefers darker women. I forgot, it's so much up here. You guys are going so fast. Let me miss some of your comments. Let's see who I haven't gotten yet. And thank you for that, Anthony. If you guys can look over even at Anthony's profile picture, he's a lighter skinned man, and he says he liked dark women. So ladies, don't buy into the propaganda. Don't buy into the people saying that none of our men want us. That's not true. If you're a dark-skinned, beautiful woman, it's what you are. Walk in your truth. Flaunt your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess I've gone through it so long as being the little black one, the little monkey looking one, the little black one with all the teeth. They used to say some bad stuff to me, y'all. That little black one with all them teeth. What else they used to say? Oh, child, I just can't even remember all of it, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, it took me until after adulthood to get a hold of that thing and not let what people say dictate how I feel about myself. But from birth to right after adulthood in my 20s, like after my 20s, that stuff bothered me. I mean, I remember taking bleach one time. I think I was in middle school. And I thought since bleach whitened clothes, that it would lighten my skin. And I had put bleach all over my face and neck, and I burned myself so horribly. So horribly. I mean, it was the worst experience in my life. You know, I just remembered that. I had forgotten all about that. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Benjamin. How y'all doing? But it's sad, you know. And these days, you got kids committing suicide and all that stuff just because they dark skinned. I refuse to let these take my daughter. I refused. I worked on her and I worked on her and I let her know that she was beautiful at home, that you're unique, because she has like extra dark skin. Like she has skin like that, the actress in Black Panther. What's her name? The one that played in 12 Years a Slave. I forgot her name. But anyway, her skin is a little darker than hers. And when I get off of here, I'm going to post a picture of Charity and her darker skin, you know. But I would like to say this because we're about to run out of time, you know. But people can say what they want about Black Panther and this and that. First of all, I was woke before woke became a style. You know, I had been teaching my children about who they really are, you know, the true history of their people, not what people wanted them to know or hear, but who they really were. But Black Panther, when I finally saw it, I waited late to see it, you know. When I finally saw it, I couldn't stop crying. I could not stop crying. I saw so many different representations of me, of my child. You know what I'm saying? Of my oldest son. I didn't look at it as a Marvel film. I didn't look at it as to see somebody's abs or pecs or whatever else. I was looking at every single person I could see before the scene flicked away of that was in that tribe, or the different colors of tribes and this things like that. And I was looking and then just embracing. I think I watched it over and over again like 4 times before I gave it a rest so I can see this and see that. The imagery was so impactful for me and for my daughter. You know, she was wiping the tears away, trying to turn around so we wouldn't see her cry. And she's 22, no, 20, yeah, she's 21. And it hit her, you know, and I'm sitting there going like, and then you got these reality of hoes or whatever them shows are, I don't know their names and I don't know all the stuff, but saying still, even after Black Panther, still saying stuff like we ugly and we monkeys because we dark skinned. And when is it gonna stop, man? I just, you know, yes, Lupita, thank you, Otis. She's darker than Lupita, you know, and so much fashion sense, so much style, so much love. And they almost robbed my child of who she was, the kind, sweet, giving, loving, beautiful person she was, just because she was dark. Not because she bothered anyone, not because she said anything, done anything, not even that she had a horn sticking out of her head or some kind of abnormality, nothing, just because she was dark. Beloveds, we need to have a conversation within our own selves, within our own people. Them people, those black men out there calling us all kinds of names and owning us and this and that, whatever else, they got issues. And somebody need to call them out on it. You know, I'm just, and it's still happening in our schools and in our families. Even if you got a family member that somebody's always calling black and ugly, hey, tar baby, hey, this and this and that, thinking they funny at a cookout or a reunion, whatever else, call them out. Because the person that they're saying it to is so beat down and heavy trodden and just been hearing it so long, or they try to laugh it off so they don't be looking bad. They're not going to say anything usually. But you step up and say something, yo, watch your mouth. You ain't got nothing better to say. If you can't greet him or her better than that, don't speak to them. See, I'm getting it. Okay. Anthony is saying, I believe God has a dark complexion and the devil hate him. So he attacks those that closely look like God. That's the devil's. People always try to show Jesus as dark hair with blue eyes. Try to show Jesus as not dark hair with blue eyes, not dark hair with blue eyes. That's crap. The Bible clearly describes Jesus with wool hair and everything else. The region that he was born in. Come on, he wouldn't have straight hair and blue eyes. That goes against geography. Thank you for that, Anthony. And Otis is saying, hey, Jack. Otis saying, it's interesting that you mentioned about Black Panther. We need more shows and movies that help us to revere ourselves and to help us to see ourselves as the beautiful and strong people that we are. I agree 100%. I agree. I totally agree. I get that we need to see our history and the different slave movies and things like that, you know, but we also need to see ourselves in a royal, you know, empowering way. The imagery that will make little Black children proud of themselves. You know what I'm saying? I just wrote a song from my son sent me. He's with, I forgot what record label he's interning for. But anyway, he did an Afrocentric beat and he contacted me and go, yo, Mom, can you write some lyrics to this? And I just was writing about kings and queens and what's in our DNA and who we really are and that we're stars. When you look up and see a star and the magnificence of a star, that's who we are. You know, when you look at your skin tone, there's so many stories to be told. Just my skin tone. If I look in the mirror and I just think about my brown skin, my wide nose, my full lips, my big hips, you know, if I just look at that and think about where that comes from, why am I this way? And guess what? Every single African American in this country is strong. Because guess what? We're the ones that survived the journey over here. The strength in us. I don't care if you're a crackhead, a gangbanger, or whatever you got going on in your life at this moment, or who you think you're not supposed to be or whatever else. The fact that you're alive and you're brown means that you're a king or you're a queen and you're strong because you're here. You're here. You're the descendant of somebody that was strong. Stop being ashamed of your brown skin, beloveds. Embrace your brown skin. Embrace it. Let's look out for one of each other. Stop using the age-old tactics of division. And I'm not ostracizing our light-skinned brothers and sisters. I got light-skinned children, you know. But stop it. If you're a relative or if you are darker skinned, look at yourself. Just look in the mirror and just look at yourself. And this stuff they got going on where you see somebody with blue, oh, y'all just trying to be white or trying to be there, like somebody got blonde hair or contacts or whatever else. You need to do your research. Because over yonder is a whole bunch of nappy blonde-headed, blue-eyed people with noses like mine. Y'all better do your research and stop listening to what people want you to hear or want want you to know and research stuff for yourself. Wheat comes in all over in Asia, y'all. It's people with that's my color. Do your research, man. Go back and see what was in Ireland first. Yeah, you need to research what St. Patrick's Day is really about. You won't be wearing your green. So I'm just saying, okay, I'm going, I got 2 minutes. So let me try to see, get off my soapbox and try to see what you guys are saying. I'm going to try to scoochie up a little bit. And who did I miss? Who did I miss? Okay, hey, Barry. Barry is from the UK. Hey, Barry. And really quick, guys, wherever you are, put your city or your state or your continent or country in the comments so I can see where you guys are, so I can give you guys a shout out. Hey, Rudolph, how you doing? I know Barry G is from the UK. I'm not sure what part of the UK Barry is from. I know Adil was on here a couple of weeks ago. I think he's from Dubai. Hey, Noble, how you doing? Rick Lamar, it's been a long time. I'm trying to get everybody. Okay, Anthony is from New York. Just give me a shout out where you guys from so I can give you reverence. Yes. Jack, all right. Jack is saying we are a family now because our ancestors were ripped away from our original family. All right now, that's what Jack had to say, guys. Look, it's almost 4:30. I want you guys to keep the conversation going. And please share the videos. Share this video because some parent need to instill the proper information and knowledge to their dark-skinned babies. Yes, toddlers, started early and things like that. Oh, this is from Las Vegas by way of New York. All right. Oh, Rick Lamar's in Vegas. Where are you from? Oh, it's evening there. That's right. I'm in the UK. What part of the UK are you from, Barry G? And Jack is saying there are more than 40 shades of us's. Yes. Anthony says, FYI, guys, there are lots of beautiful dark sisters up here. Come see. All right, Anthony, don't pull them all away from us. We down here too, Anthony. Make them all come to New York looking for them. Sonia is saying, hey, lady, I'm in Charlotte. We went to Debbie High School together. Hey, girl, how you doing? So, okay, it's 4:30. I have to go. But keep the conversation going. Continue to put where you are in the comments so I can give you guys the proper shout out and respect and things like that. And keep the conversation going along with the shares and the likes so parents can see this and encourage and empower their little dark-skinned babies. All right, let's talk.